Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Side Divine. There's still some messages that need to get out. This is a guided message again. So, whatever messages need to come out, it does feel like further explanation of a situation or a misunderstanding or questioning. I don't think it's misunderstanding. I take that one back. Lack of understanding or a refusal to understand. There's still a curiosity. So whatever messages come through, let's just find out. Today is 7th. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Let's just see what comes through. Feel free to speed up ahead if necessary. Okay, I hear strawberry letter 22. Somebody's writing something or wants something written or has sent a message. On one end, oh goodness, okay, this is masculine data. Let me move some stuff. Okay, masculine energy. You may have or be curious to contact, reach out to someone, or have tried to contact someone. It's not going through. Messages unanswered. There are lies. There's some reasoning. Someone is looking, overseeing something, unhappy with what they see at this time. There's a fake. This may go across both masculine and feminine. I'll try to do both. But masculine energy, there is somebody, whether it's you or someone else, operating with a fake account, fake, I get burner, could be burner phone, fake number, trying to connect to someone. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man. You could just be operating from a more masculine state of mind. This can be coming with an expectation. Strawberry letter 22. I don't know what the song indicates or means. You may want to look into the words of that. Nonetheless, there is unhappiness with what is seen between the communication at this time, or lack of communication. There are lies around this, and that seems to be creating a wall of some sort. Someone is looking for pacification, to be relaxed or soothed. Hoping that the lies or the bullshit or the spell casting has worked. I'm looking to see if, what's going on. Now I hear Marvin Gaye, what's going on. Something about brother, there's far too many of you trying. I know those aren't the lyrics, but that's what I hear. You've got to find a way to bring some understanding here today. There's a protest somewhere. Masculine, you may be experiencing a protest of some sort. It feels like an anxiety energy of some sort. I'm actually feeling like flipping the pen and going on here. There's a feast of trivial minded energy. This can be overthinking the lies that come with forced masculinity. Someone's scheme is broken. It's not working. Things aren't going as planned or expected. Someone has shifted, but nonetheless, there is a writing, a message that unanswered. So let's see what we get in letters. Okay. Let's see. I'm feeling drawn to the letters. For the masculine, what's going on with you? Messages for the masculine. I hear why not? I fell out. Okay. Wow, nothing. I suppose this goes along with unanswered because I don't see a word here at all. Whew. So there's a cut, a chop, out. I don't know if anybody lives Ohio. I see it. Is there an event going on there? I don't know. None of my business. Let's move on. But there's a lot of angelic interference. There's knowledge of the self that needs to be dealt with. Someone's not listening. There's two energies that aren't communicating. Feels like someone needs to communicate, right? Someone's cutting someone out. Yeah. There's someone who there is a block. Someone isn't communicating. Mm. Someone has It's like someone has gotten the message of the medicine or taken the injection of correction of some sort. Yet another is trying to zoom in on another person, perhaps. Side story, somebody may be wondering what their partner or spouse is doing. Someone may be contacting or wanting to get in touch with someone that they once were with. Mm. And there's something that is, yeah, okay. Wow. Uh, Egotistical. Vowels. A-E-I-O and U. We have vowels. Goodness, someone isn't getting the freaking message. Someone is refusing to get the message because of their ego. Someone doesn't want to acknowledge their lies. There's a lack of clear communication because someone isn't being honest. Someone may be, guys, if this sounds anything like what you're going through right now, someone knows more than they're saying, and that's why they ain't saying nothing. Does someone sense a connection? Sense something is weird. Someone maybe think, okay, so if you're dealing with unanswered data at this time, someone not responding, someone not giving you the message that you want, they sense a lie. They sense it or they already know it. One of the two. Someone sees it. And so they feel like they may be owed truth. They feel like they may be owed truth. Mm-hmm. And whatever it is not It's a lie. It's explosive, and even they may be just kind of, someone may be just pulling back because they discovered a lie. Someone masculine, whoever's data this is, somebody would be thinking that you have options galore. Somebody may have discovered evidence even. It could be makeup, could be something looks different, something cosmetic made them see something. Could be something left in a vehicle. Whatever it was, they're not. It's supernova. I mean, it's either supernova right now or it's about to be, or whatever was found was like created a whole new solar system of a situation. So if you're dealing with a situation that's unanswered, is someone messing around with somebody of a different race? Because there's something like it's not. If someone's messing around, or you're messing around with someone of a different race, or something foreign about that person. Yeah. Could be someone messing around with somebody because of the animal nature of self. I forget what they say. Oh God, what's an ox do? It like, I get a picture of an animal that's pulling something behind it, like something that drags along the ground behind it, pulling something. Hugs and kisses. Someone's towing the line for someone and tired of doing that. Let's see what comes out of the cards here, because alternatively, if you are masculine, if you are chasing behind somebody with a fake account, they might know. If you have multiple fake accounts trying to look over, watch, surveil someone, there's a chance they know. They might know. Let's see what's coming with this data. Further explanation. What do they know? Something about the hue, the color. Clarify the column. Ooh. Someone at this time may be trying to create some type of confusion, giving someone attention to see what they do. This could be catfish, fake account type stuff. Goddesses, masculine energies. If you, I don't know which way it's going. I'm not pointing no fingers nowhere. If you're operating from a fake account trying to contact someone, they know. Stop. Just stop. You're making it worse because it goes to a supernova. Someone knows. They know. Anyways, and the more you do it, the more you take away from. So it's not building anything. It's going backwards. Someone may feel like they've given enough to a situation. They may be done for whatever reason. And then it's like it brings back old memories. So maybe you're doing something someone's already experienced before, they have knowledge of. And it's unhealthy behavior. How do you cleanse this? So, well, there has to be a desire to be well or be logical and healthy towards the situation. Okay? So someone is really growing their own seeds of illusion in their own mind. And we get things that are forgotten. If you are going after someone with fake accounts, or you're looking through your partner's things at this time, or you're just going through that suspicion phase, if this is working in that direction in your world, you should stop. Because whoever you're doing that to, I mean, there's enemy energy in this. It's like the friend who becomes the enemy. And there's that potential there, whether that's coming from you or the person you're watching, right? Whoever you're spying on, they probably know. It is not exercising or experiencing the higher power of self. I can tell you that. There's an opportunity to, but in the absence of that, what comes in is a need to control, a need to create or make other people do what you want them to do. That is enemy behavior. Not friendly, it's enemy. What comes out of that, or what it comes from, is a place of not trusting. So this could be old data from childhood, old relationships where you feel a need to control because you don't trust. This is a situation that requires growth, evolving, taking from the chaotic situation and getting wisdom from it. Some of you had an opportunity to go in a direction or maybe lying about where you're going. So these are travels, going places that don't really come with all the rewards that one is thinking. This can be creating fantasies and illusions, trying to control somebody. Somebody may be experiencing rejection in that energy, right? So if you're surfing and looking and all that stuff behind somebody, there may be an essence of rejection that comes naturally in this situation. So let's say you think your person is cheating on you or something, right? And you create a bunch of fake accounts to see if they're doing it. And you get rejected through those accounts. That is supposed to happen. Now, for the one who is being spied on, there's a loss of love because of whatever's going on, the energy around this situation. There's a loss of love. Something that once was successful now is very emotional because of what is being seen. Now, if you're the one who's spying or watching, this is a cosmic message from the universe to stop it, because this is creating deeper levels of fixed energy, meaning like baggage, resentment, things that you'll carry from one relationship to another, not just love relationships, but life relationships. Makes you very emotional based on things that happened in the past, and it's a loss of logic. Somebody who is tripping, does not have a grip on reality at this time. And it's someone who doesn't realize their abusive tendencies. They don't see it that way. It's somebody who feels entitled to behavior, response, energy from you or from someone else or everybody. It's an abusive person who doesn't, you're either manifesting this abusive energy or it's being impressed upon you. What's their intention? The intention to see if someone's doing some dirty stuff. Yet at the same time, they're blind because they don't want to see the truth, whatever that is, right? Even if they were told what the truth is, and chances are they have been told what the dealio is, they ain't listening. They won't listen. They can't listen. It's old data. Guidance says if you have somebody who's spying on you, understand this. They are reincarnated. They're like a reincarnated imprint of energy. They do have opportunities each lifetime to wake up from the illusion. Till then, it remains a dream, more like a nightmare. And it's someone who feels entitled to higher level knowledge. They feel entitled, and they become fixed on what they believe they deserve or desire. These people, this type of energy is to be experienced, not to go through life with. So if this is somebody you're dating and they're going through your stuff, that person is to be experienced. They may not be a partner for life. So be aware of, someone who cannot or maybe doesn't want to wake up during this lifetime to a higher self. So they may find energies and try to affix themselves to them. They may try to copycat stuff. It's like a game. They play games. That's what they know how to do. And other people find that out when they get into this person's energy. And then they leave. That's what you're supposed to do, masculine. You might just be experiencing the energy and then you're supposed to bounce. Why? If they wanted to stay. Some of you are still holding on to someone who pushes your buttons. And they don't push them and bring the good version out of you either. Okay? They don't. Because they're programmed to do that. That's either their damage through life or just the orders of the universe. They operate on programming. This, to further describe that person, is somebody who may be full of conflict when it comes to things that they see. They may be a person who likes to debate, argue, or very argumentative in nature. It may be somebody who can be overtaken easily by world news. They have a very aggressive opinion on things that they don't have full knowledge of. It's someone who can be easily influenced to the negative. Yet, they don't have a clue. And that's why they're programmed. They operate on programming. This is someone who may take advice from craptastic friends. Like you got a relationship, right? You're in a relationship, things ain't working out. So you ask a single friend for advice. That single friend hasn't dated in ages. And not only do they not date, but they hate everyone they come across. They hate people, pets, plants. And someone might be, trying to take advice or asking them for advice. And that person experiences a lot of start and stop throughout their life. They are walking woodkill. They ruin a wet dream Just whatever they put their hands on when it comes to things that they want in life for the soul, things that are good for the soul, they destroy them. They destroy those things. I don't know if I had one flip. Okay. And they do that because they lack self-esteem. This is somebody who needs to find some, because they're going to ruin everything they touch till that happens. And that person needs time to themselves to do that. For some people, being in the middle of relations or trying to acquire love, even friendships can be disastrous if one person doesn't have control over their emotions or feel good about themselves. They can be easily sidetracked by making friends with other people who don't feel good about themselves. It spreads, blah, blah, blah. And then it becomes baggage they take in and out of relationships, friendships, whatever. And it's almost like committing a crime against themselves. It's criminal unto themselves. Because people end up having to, people go away from this person feeling robbed. For some of you, this is an ex. For some of you, you've become an ex and you just don't want to accept that. For some of you, you were never, it was nothing. It's a past situation and you're still trying to figure out what happened, but you already know, you just don't want to accept it. And the lack of acceptance creates harmful matter. Okay, and it's the type of harmful matter that doesn't allow one to blame themselves or accept accountability for their part in something that isn't working, isn't being answered. Advice. Observe, test, control. Advice. Answer denial. Advice. Best move going forward. Advice going forward. Some of you, because of a lack of communication, clear communication, no matter who's doing it, there does need to be an acceptance of time being over. Time out, time over, not a break, time over, out of time. Clarify the payback. Because someone chose to be in the want mode as opposed to the logic mode, the seeds that got planted may have put someone in a place where they feel like they need to get back at somebody or mess with somebody. Teach you a lesson is what I hear. Song Robin Thicke. You're a bad girl. Someone's going to have to teach you a lesson. Wow. So love becomes hate. Trust desires control at this time. Someone is not getting wisdom from their chaos and may wish to complicate things for somebody. That's abusive by nature, right? It really is. Someone who isn't giving you the response you want, it's not that. It's that you're not accepting the response. You're not accepting, even if it's no response, that is a response. What is shown or not spoken or is spoken must be believed. And someone's not playing games. That comes out in reverse. Someone no longer wants to deal with a button pusher. And so, therefore, thus is moving forward, right? Subtracting old data and hopping onto an alternative timeline. Someone has chosen a different route, different pattern, different way of doing things, and maybe it's time to be listening to that. So if you're experiencing silence from another, they've hopped timelines. What will be their next actions? Someone may look at you, masculine, as a fake or a fraud, someone who's just trying to control them, broadcasting an illusion, a user, someone who doesn't have true intention, someone who's just seeing what's available to them, testing the waters, being a player. Selfish options to the detriment of another. Someone sees your truth. You may have said something, you may have argued something was said, and that created the shutdown. That created the silence. Something was heard. Maybe it didn't mean to come out in such a way. I don't know. But whatever it was, they focused on it, and it was bad. So in the absence of an ability to clearly communicate or explain yourself or take back what was said, I don't know. Masculine, you may have brought something to an end. You may have created an ending where someone took back their energy. Okay? All right. Does that need to be accepted? That comes back. Someone needs to get control over themselves, control over their own behavior. Masculine, it may be time for you to hop onto an alternative timeline too. Someone may have already realized you have options to do that, or that you were never truthful about what timeline you was on to begin with. So they're taking back control of themselves and their focus. The end. You may be wanting to hold on to this or leaving space for someone to return back into a situation. They may be seeing it as over, and that just may not be being expressed verbally in a way that you will accept, but you should accept it. Because to not accept it means it's just reincarnated old energy of yours. Okay? This means repetition through relationships. You're getting an opportunity to listen with logic. And if stepping away or giving someone space and silence is a thing, that needs to happen. You must be ready for that. And you must be ready and open with love. Yeah, because masculine, if this is your energy, or you just identify with your masculine side of self, something done, said, and repeated, something that was expressed more than once, altered the loving situation. This is bad, ill communication, to say the least. Someone that wanted you, it's decaying. And that comes in the absence of poor, unsteady, imbalanced communication. Period, point blank. Whatever it is, it's gotten to a point where it's exploded and become a different universe. If this has something to do with color, race, y'all need to have some real communications or go away. Or everybody just leave everybody alone. Okay. Let's see what's going on with feminine energy. Okay, let's see what's going on. Feminine energy. Okay, I'm not going further. Feminine. I'm going to be rude for a second. I feel a very rude energy. I feel a very thoughtless energy. Feminine, I don't know if this is you going through this or if you're dealing with somebody who's like this. You may have somebody who is attempting to travel or come in your direction, or somebody's going on a journey. I also get the word violation. I get why, delve, something divided. Someone does not want a connection. Someone does not want rejection, refuses to acknowledge or accept this. Does somebody have a whole stop? It's like a whole, it's somebody who has trouble accepting no or go the fuck away. Ooh, sorry. Wow. Okay, feminine. You may have somebody who is trying to contact but can't get the words, doesn't know how to speak, crossing out, like write it, get rid of it, write it, get rid of it, write it, get rid of it. Someone, a tour. We're on a world tour. I hear, is that Tribe Called Quest? We're on a world tour. Traveling, da-da-da-da, with a mic in my hand. New York, Dallas, DC, PA. I don't know if those are the lyrics. That's just what I'm hearing. We're on a world tour with Muhammad, my man. Going each and every place with a mic in my hand. DC, Virginia. DC, PA. It's weird. I know those aren't the lyrics. I'm just... Virginia. I don't know if world... Do that. Wow. Okay, I hear that song. I don't know if that's somebody's data. I don't even know how that connects. Lord, hold on a minute. Someone's blocked. There's a door. There's a wall. It's a cosmic order. It needs to happen. Somebody needs to divide, separate. Because there's a violation. It's a cosmic violation. This can be a violation against oneself, your own time, your own energy. But it's very chaotic. It's very anticipation. Somebody expects or not listening for sure. But there's a division. Someone watching. Someone does not want, no longer interested. But someone has a very poor focus in the wrong direction, trying to look through the wall. and may have trouble with rejection, does not understand the word no. Signature. Signature. Something with a signature. Be careful what you sign your name to. Signature. Your signature. Someone is trying to... Okay. If you're dealing with someone who's trying to contact you in multiple ways, they don't understand their energy has a signature. You may be sensing that. You may be sensing someone's signature energy, their signature imprint. They don't know that. Someone needs to leave. But someone may have, you may be dealing with someone who has abandonment issues. And so they only know how to cling. That's very unhealthy behavior. Very unhealthy. That's all I got to say about that. Let's see what letters are here. Very, very, very unhealthy. Okay, let's see. I hear W what? WMD? I hear, okay, it's BBD, poison. Forgive the air conditioner as it cuts on. That girl is poison. Ooh, okay. Let me flip that one again. Messages for feminine energies at this time. Or anyone who is more identifies with their feminine energy. Weird. I just heard stop crying. Stop crying? Okay. So the first thing I see is feet. The first thing I'm doing is just, there's so many letters. I'm just putting the words, putting letters together. I'm not considering anything. Mental illness. Somebody may also be torturing themselves mentally with overprocessing. Wow. Ew. That. Hold on. Somebody created a sound, an auditory experience. I don't mean music. This can be just a symphony of lies. Okay? Somebody created a symphony of lies. Yeah, it's kind of an illusion too, right? I don't really want to read that out loud. I don't really know if I want to read this out loud. I'm still looking at it like that can't be all of it. There's one letter out. And I need my glasses. Okay. All right. J is an 8. J is an 8. This pops too. Somebody may be psychic. You might have a gift. This may be somebody who may have a gift that they are to realize or express in a healthy way in this lifetime. If they didn't do that, I don't like dark readings like this. I really don't. I'm so sorry. I hope that none of my guides or goddesses are going through this, but if you are, and you're lying or you're redirecting or using your powers for evil, this is your fate. Down here at the bottom, it's your fate. It's your fate because you impressed a falsehood or you were pretty blah blah blah. Oh wow, I can't even get the words out. I'm stuttering. So I know when I'm stuttering, somebody's bullshitting. Somebody created a symphony of illusions, right? To steer a narrative, steer facts, steer things in some direction. Who is doing this? I am really trying to hope. Goddesses, I hope none of y'all ain't going through this. I hope this is just some shit y'all hearing about. But if any of y'all are involved in this in any way, there is a definite ending here. Okay? And it's one that somebody has created from the symphony. It's like you can't, I think I said this in the last reading, you can't, there's certain people you just shouldn't bullshit, right? Because once they know, your energy, the energy cast out hits a wall, hits a mirror, in fact, and it will come back because it's unrealized data. It's fake. It'd be like me telling a story. Like, okay, if I said, like, okay, hey, I want you to go into the forest, and then there's this witch in the forest, right? And she be baking these cakes, and they're stinking up all the lands. She makes these cakes, they're horrible. We need to get rid of this person. Or I just tell a whole bunch of lies about the witch in the middle of the forest who bakes cakes. And the witch ain't fucking with nobody. She in the forest by herself making cakes. It's her thing, right? She wants to make cakes. So these two energies, we'll call them Hansel and Gretel. You ain't heard this story before. We call them Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel go out into the forest, go and they look for that witch that's making these pies, that's destroying all the lands, right? They find the house, they find the witch, they prepare to take out the witch with all these lies. So they steer all this information, they got all this data about what's wrong with the witch. It's time for the witch to go, gotta get rid of the witch. Right. But they don't understand that the first person who gave them the facts, the first person who gave them the job, they was not being honest. Maybe because they were crazy, or just because they were straight up liars, or maybe because they were guilty and wanted to get rid of the witch because the witch in the middle of the woods might have knew too much. Whatever it was, whatever the reason was for steering the facts, Hansel and Gretel go out into the forest, try to get a hold of the witch and do some damage, right? With this lie. And instead, what they find out, that the witch in the forest that was minding her own freaking ass business. She was minding her own business baking these pies, right? She was not fucking with nobody. And the pies was delicious. It was the truth. The pies was the truth. Delicious. Okay? The Hansel and Gretel go out there and try to stir up some mess, right? Be in some place they weren't supposed to be because they were lied to. So an illusion was cast. They walked into an illusion, did not understand that the witch in the middle of the woods, not only did that witch be making these delicious ass pies, they're so delicious. The witch also was well versed and trained in hand-to-hand combat. So when Hansel and Gretel show up with their gear ready to like chop it up and do some damage, they don't be understanding that the witch was like on that black belt shit by the cosmos, right? So Hansel and Gretel get their ass whooped. Or they discover, oh man, we were wrong. Or maybe the witch was nice and the witch was like, come in, have a seat. And then they all start talking and find out they got lied to. They were misguided, misdirected. Wait a minute. And by the way, dear witch, these pies are delicious. We got to rethink this because we were sent here to take you out. Oh my God, we were supposed to take out you and all the other witches that are further back in the forest. We were supposed to take them out. Aw, man. So what's up with the other witches? And then the first witch is like, this is what really happened, blah, blah, blah. You got lied to. So the first person that gave us the order and the job was a witch? Yeah. They lied because they was trying to cover up their own shit. Wow. This is a long story, but here it is. It was the image I saw, so I'm sharing it. So Hansel and Gretel discover they got lied to. And they could have, or maybe they did get their ass kicked a little bit before they got to taste the delicious pie, whatever. But now they're coming back and they're like, wait a minute. This was some bullshit. You tried to get us messed up. Because as we know in the real story of the Hansel and Gretel, things didn't work out the way they thought it was gonna, right? I mean, they were walking into a trap. But imagine in that story, they had been given orders to walk that way because they had a job to do. Right? The problem is they got lied to. They got hoodwinked, bamboozled, run amok, led astray. Once they find out that the direction was wrong, let's push that energy back in its proper direction. So they go back to the person who gave them the job and they go, whoa, you lied. Why did you steer the facts? Why did you create multiple versions of the truth? And them all be lies. Why did you do that? And the first person who sent everybody out on the job, the original witch, don't really have a good explanation. They don't. There's the truth. It doesn't sound good. My phone's going off. Hold on. So there is someone, there's the witch who goes out, right? And now they're getting rejected. Now they're dealing with rejection and that block. They can't get to the energy that they want. They're not being received or heard the way they want, right? So there may be, okay, how do I say this? So the original witch who sent Hansel and Gretel on the job, right, might be now going around to make sure all the other witches ain't mad at him. They might be sitting quietly or quietly touring the area in the forest to see what the witches are doing. Nonetheless, the energy outflow, because it's a lie and it's bullshit, and it's done to create, this was done to create obstacles. It's a misuse. to insert a bad energy in a place that had an energy flow that already existed, right? And the original witch wanted to send Hansel and Gretel in to create a shift, a wave, an illusion, division. It's a violation, yeah. And so, what the tour now is leaving. The original witch may be writing things, trying to express their feelings or make it sound good. Who's that song? Make It Like It Was. Belle? Belle. Belle. I don't know if that's the name of the singer or Belle. Oh, God. Okay, so this comes with confusion. This data comes with much confusion because somebody should take their nose out of it. Why delve? Why divide? That's what they do. Good Lord. Guides says, if this is your data, somebody needs to leave a situation, but instead they're touring around it, still orbiting around the energies, still orbiting around the forest, not understanding that all the witches are trained. And y'all know I don't talk like this. I don't even like the magic witches stuff, but it's very in the air right now. So if you're working magic on somebody, I would stop, because you're getting a cosmic block like a motherfucker. And the magic doesn't even have to be real magic with spells or casting or anything like that. It can be bad focus because you lied. You lied to the point where you created a forest of illusions. And you did it around energies that have black belts. So there's the cosmic shift, the polarity comes about where what looked good is now revealed as bullshit. Okay? Now, this ain't your data, and you're dealing with some hateful ass biatches, or a single one, I don't know. They're getting a cosmic block at this time. They don't really want to accept why, or they're still lying about why to themselves. They don't want to accept rejection. Strawberry letter 22. I hear that again. There may be they may be trying to acquire a place of safety. That's weird. Or a position of somebody may be going towards safety, traveling towards safety. So, and they may be keeping that to themselves at this time. There's a problem they're trying to deal with. There's a problem they're trying to deal with involving the way a group sees them right now. So there's a feminine in conflict with a group. Feminine in conflict with more than one. And they see things different, Al. And the control is changing because the illusion is clearing up, revealing the truth. So someone is stepping out of a situation where they created a violation with their lies. And they may be feeling like they don't want to dig deeper because things are going to start to come up. The weeds start to appear. So they're having trouble writing, having trouble with expression. It comes out, it goes away. It comes out, it goes away. It comes out, it goes away. That is, what's the word? It's like, oh man, it's like bad programming. It's bad programming. That's what the program's supposed to do. Glitch. Glitch. So the violation has created a glitch for that. For the feminine energy. There's a glitch. Because of the distortion that one has created by creating an illusion. And so travel, journeys, destination, it's not that it's unknown, it's that they ain't going. Somebody who thought that they were going in a certain direction, gifted something, that they knew their direction, now can't see it. They can't even write it out. So if they could devise or come up with a map, they could not draw it. They can't output the illusion anymore at this time. And Bear might agree with that. It's someone who has to deal with what I heard is swan song, swan, black swan, swan, black swan. I don't know what that means. What? Black swan. I don't even see a bird. I just see the words. Black swan. What the hell? Maybe somebody's a bird. Well, a swan's a pretty bird. I don't know. Black swan. That's just what I heard. I'm sorry. Is there a bird in violation? Is the swan now covered in the oils or the darkness of their mess? That would make it probably difficult to fly now, wouldn't it? Is this a swan who desired to manifest as an angel in this realm? Cannot do that. Cannot do that. Cannot fly either. I'm out of this. Let's see what else is here. Hold on. Someone is pushing back against. Wow. Okay. Oops. Oops. Sorry. Throwing letters over here. Someone resists fate. Someone's receiving infamy. Ooh-wee. Somebody could have been famous. But they resisted the light work. They resisted doing what was right when it was called upon them. Someone is resisting an opportunity to excel, to go above, to do the light work they were here to do. They may have had the audience for it, and that's not the case anymore. They had to push back on the fame. That was the order. But they were blinded. They were blinded. Somebody was here to meet or to connect with their spiritual family, people that they've encountered in past lives, to resolve things, make things right. Ooh, y'all know I don't like magic readings. I really don't, but this is something in the air. I'm just telling you what I'm sensing right now. Somebody was here to meet their spiritual family. They fucked that off and resisted it. For tyranny is what I heard. The destiny was to connect. But they have, whoever this is, maybe they've crossed everybody they came across. Maybe they were just wacky with everybody they came across. And that's their thing. And it's driving them mad. It's weird. This is someone who hops on popular things. Okay, so they get into something, they get angry about it, and then they jump out. What the fuck? Okay, so they get in, they get mad, they eat, and then they jump out. And they resist fate anytime they feel defeated. Yeah. The E is missing in facade, which could have gone for the eject. Others may be seeing that in them. Mm. And they leaped out. Someone was in something and they leaped out because they were being defeated. Feminine energy, yeah. So there was someone who is a cosmic family of some sort, family members to meet again in this realm, but one who is unresolved. One remains unresolved. And it was supposed to be a gift. But it happened because somebody lied. Somebody lied. Guys, goddesses, somebody might have lied on you, told some lies. You might be a liar. I don't know who's this is. Nonetheless, cosmically, it's over. Cosmically speaking, it's over. It's not only is it over, but their signals are jammed. Like they have trouble with connections. No one maybe wants to talk to them or interact with them. The signal is jammed. Okay, let's see what else is here. Messages for the feminine. Yep, the pretenders. And the universe. Someone who is doing something bad, you're being blocked. If someone was doing something bad to you, it's a feminine energy, witch-like even, blocked. Someone expressed too much fakeness. This can be someone who expressed too many tears, too many lies, right? Misdirection, dark talk. Cosmically, they are being purged and wiped of the urge to create calamity. They're experiencing a loss of control, and they've gone from the awakening to the sleep. They may have trouble going where they want to go. Their hard work has earned no rewards. And so what others are seeing now is the sleep state of that person, their lies, the pretending. What are they experiencing? Bad focus. Stop something that had to be stopped. Somebody might have had a moment of clarity forced upon them, and there's a lack of maturity, so now they have to decide to operate with logic. Yet there's still this focus on the experience, a loss of love, something to do with an ex too that doesn't want them back, that is all out of love, and still trying to figure out what the hell happened. And that's bad focus. And that's magic. That's magic. So somebody's magic cast out on another through lies, bad deeds, bad talk, whatever they were pretending to be. It's worked back against themselves. It's magic. Somebody did not respect the zone they were allowed to be in, cosmically speaking. And what they walk away now with is bad focus. Continuation of. They have something coming into them at this time. New levels of heartbreak from someone very cold. They may be unable to find a reason to smile and may be experiencing forgetfulness, bad health, and rejection. They may also be experiencing loneliness and, like I said, tools forgotten. Their gifts, El Wipo. El Wipo, they may not even connect with them again in this lifetime. It was somebody, whoever this feminine energy is, they came here to do good things. They really did. And they were given an opportunity to do good things. They really were given that opportunity and the gift. Now the gift is silence. And if they don't embrace that gift of silence, more things come out revealing them. Yeah. If they keep attempting to inject themselves into the situation, or if they continue focusing on it, they end up having to explain themselves, or their truths come out even if they don't want them to. Like every time they talk, their truth comes. Wow. Ooh wee. Whoever this is, guide selves, you will know them. I hope this ain't one of y'all, but if it is, every time you open your fucking mouth, the truth comes out. So hopefully y'all are just dealing with this energy, or they've passed through already. They subtract from themselves every time they speak. It's the magic they put out, they cast out amongst others. It comes back with insanity. Times 10. Ooh. Guides, goddesses, if you know this person that I'm talking about, stay away. Because they're mental. They may be going through mental issues. Subtraction, and it's in the head. Because we have the eon. So it's overhead here. And it's a cycle they put themselves in. It doesn't stop. Yeah. The brain split, the mind splits, not the brain, but the mind splits. And this is weird. Okay, what I just saw was somebody who has, I see a book, and it's got pictures of people in it, like they keep log of their enemies or people they don't like. They ain't grateful for shit either. Wow. They want what is not owed to them or due. It's a drug against the others. Right. So they keep some type of notes, works, talking. I don't fucking know. They somehow keep track of or chart of or listing of others they don't like. Well, the list naturally grows, but the list exists because they feel like people owe them. That's a drug to them. They're crazy. They don't even love themselves. But they do operate in a God ego. But it's the enemy. They are the enemy of God. Enemy of light. Enemy of nothing. That came out in the last reading too. So this is a crazy motherfucker. Somebody is crazy. They operate in the land of illusion. That's what they're going back to. That's what they're going back to. God says, if you're dealing with this energy, keep yours clean. Stay out of it. If you know who this is and they're trying to contact you, stay out of it. The work at this time is to switch timelines. This may be broken communication, no communication, alternative, no communication. Whatever it is, those goddesses who have already hopped timelines, that ain't even your focus anymore. Well, enjoy yourself. Success is coming. You have successfully hopped the timeline. Ooh-wee. And yeah, you did have to go through some things to get there. You did have to sacrifice some of yourself. Somebody had to sacrifice themselves to get there too. Lose a bit of themselves. Wow. Is there a criminal element to this too? Okay. Is it a crime? This is a time-sensitive issue, so whatever the declination cycle is, that's what I heard. The declining cycle, the cycle of decline, is a time-sensitive issue, so with intention, stay out of that person's energy. The decline is a little bit like a black hole going down. You ever see a black hole? There's videos of people, artist rendering of such, but it would suck the energy in, right? So you don't want to be in this person's energy because you may get called into it too, right? So if you know who this person is, stay your ass out. They may be going through financial hardships at this time. So guides, goddesses, if you have somebody that you already know got bad energy and they're looking for money, or they're contacting you about money, they got financial issues, stay out of it. You broke too. How about that? You are broke too. You're not, but that ain't nobody's business. You're not. You're doing all right. They don't need to know that because you've hopped timelines. But they're going through a black hole. I don't even want to call this a dark night of the soul because it's not that. They're going through a black fucking hole where they get an opportunity to manifest again or not, or they get stretched out, liquefied. As I said earlier. Right. And in a black hole, if you look it up, once you get caught in it, once you get really close enough to a black hole in outer space, it takes everything in with it, right? It takes it in, it stretches it out, and then no one knows what happens except it is assumed, it is hypothesized that what goes into the black hole comes out through another side called a white hole. Well, but no one knows for sure. It is a hypothesis based on, I don't know, science. Whatever it is, they're gone. Make sure you're not attached to them in any way as they go through the black hole, since nobody knows what happens. But you will know this person, they've lost their vision, their divine vision. The light of self is gone because they've been taken over. It's beyond their control even. And it's based, even if they considered revenge or acts of revenge, it won't work. It doesn't work. Others are unbothered by this energy at this time. So they express themselves perhaps in bitterness. They may just be in a corner upset at the world. It doesn't work anymore. Like literally everything's upside down. So the energy is going through the black hole and being liquefied, stretched beyond its own understanding. Maybe they exit the hole as a lover. Maybe they exit through that. Maybe they come out of the journey as a lover, but they go in as a lover of hate. They go in as a hateful energy. They go in without grip and a definite loss of gravity. The pull is beyond their control. So the action at this time is the bad programming, right? And what comes out of that? Guides, goddesses, this is your data, what should you be doing at this time? I feel like I need to put another deck for this. Work on your money. Ignore anyone trying to create fire with you at this time, because whoever's going through the black hole might be trying to manifest multiplicity of themselves. We have earth energy. Oof. Get down, King. So what you can be doing at this time is focusing on your money, focusing on your growth, avoiding. I'm telling you, this person, whoever this is, they're a liar. And they do try to come back with different names. They may try to suggest or invoke, wow, that's the word, invoke, a scam. If you're a reader, they may do it in your name even. So be on the lookout. Just keep your ears open because they do manifest again as they're going through this black hole. They do come back as some type of scam artist. They do make another appearance. But they're still very much in hater mode. So watch out for the reckless ones. Okay? You're over it. Anything that feels like anxiety in messaging or contacts with others that you don't know, they as they go through the black hole and they're being stretched out, right? They carry an energy of anxiety. You will know this energy because it's a spark of anxiety in you. You'll feel it. Because they're going through defeat and the signals are being jammed. If you sense that energy, jam up the signal on your own by not responding. They may be looking bad focus. They're still in bad focus. They're alone and unhappy. Oh boy. Leave them there. Guides, goddesses, do what you can to avoid that. Be careful of those who are seeking to use your energy for one purpose. Specificity is the word I heard. Be aware of anybody coming your way asking specific questions about people. It starts off, it sounds a little bit like a prelude to gossip or something like that. It's bullshit. It may be the fake. It may be the fake one manifesting as the devil energy. Some of you yep. Angels, guides, and goddesses, get out of the way. That person is getting karma at this time because they're manifesting the devil version of themselves because they refuse to go through the awakening. They refuse to operate from a place of love and light. Even though that's the work they may have asked to be connected to. They may have asked or worked really hard to get a gift, but because they did the wrong thing with it, they have to go through that cycle. So be very aware of those who come towards you, come towards you in furniture mode. They got one focus on one thing. It's what they want. They don't hear nothing else. They don't hear logic. Very driven to get what they want. It can be more than one energy too. Because those who are going through this black hole would simply be trying to be focused on being saved from being stretched out beyond their control. They want to hold on to gravity, right? They want to be the center focus of gravity. They want to be a gravitational force. Unfortunately, it's not working that way because they've encountered or built up an energy that's stronger than them. So they are going through karma at this time. You are being asked by the universe to not assist financially or connect with that individual financially. If you are a reader, you see it anyway. So this is limited interaction. You may have to pull the doors up, close the doors, stay guarded, stay on guard. Be guarded with your path. If you're a reader and you do readings, anyone who comes your way asking for a reading and you feel that anxiety, I'm telling you, it's them. Some kind of way. It's doof. So just stay alert. Stay aware. Anything else for the feminines? Yeah, you are supposed to be closed off to that at this time. Someone may ask for a ride or want to go somewhere. It is, be aware of those who want to control your journey narrative. They may be digging, those who come through digging for something, trying to create a hole. They want your access. So be aware of those who are trying to get, reconnect to your gifts, your higher level data. This feels like be careful of who you do one-on-one interactions with at this time. Be very careful. Someone's trying to recreate a hole. They're going to try. I don't think they're going to be successful with it. But just be careful of what you do because you have time. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody suddenly appears wanting something from you and you're like, oh, I got time. Just be mindful. It includes a loss of protection. It's someone looking to reconnect, create a bad, controlling connection, a devilish connection. It's the devil trying to restore control. Right? Because they need it. So be very careful. I still keep getting this energy, this sensation that they are marked, covered in anxiety. It's so thick, you will feel it in conversation with them, or it'll invoke feelings of anxiety in you. And you didn't have anxiety before you talked to them, right? You was feeling cool. It's someone who's looking to pull on your energy. And it feels like simply communication is, yeah, they come right back. Just communicating with that person gives the energy. So be mindful. All right, I am done with this. It's getting dark. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. If this was of value or of use to you, leave me a comment down below, so I'll know, hey, hopefully you're going through this swimmingly well. If you're the one with the bad attachments, hopefully you can exit the situation quietly. If not, understand that your signal is jammed and nothing comes through except more distortion, chaos, and damage. If you were a little bit crazy before, you'll be even more crazy now. This results in sleepless nights, illnesses, anxiety. It's a great handicap. I don't know why I feel like I need to use that word, but there is an enhanced handicap. The work has been done. The illusion is revealed in this lifetime. It might be time to just release. And I'm not saying might, as in maybe it is time to release attachments to other energies who are not returning or are not meant for you to be around or orbiting. The energy defeated. If you're the one being defeated or feeling defeated, it is not to take with anger and bad energy. It's to disconnect and finish the work that you came to do. Clear up, resolve things within self. At this time, resolution with others is not open anymore. The work was available to you at one point. It is not now. You ruined it. You fucked it up. You wasted time. You created more illusions. You created distortion instead of doing the great work. You did the earth work. Okay? And so, yeah. It's the work. Whatever could be done is gone. And the more that the energy is still trying to be held on to, the greater damage that comes. The greater loss that will ensue, the greater confusion. It's like holding on to the black hole while holding on to the edge of the black hole while being stretched all the way out. You'll suffer more. It hurts more. You'll spend a lot more time in the pain. So there has to be a release. There has to be a release. Somebody has to walk away, let go. Stop trying to control the narrative or an output or an ending. It's bad. It's all bad. Somebody has to really walk away. And it has to be done in light. It has to be done with love, not anger or bitterness or spell casting or any of that stuff. Anything sent out at this point returns like the black hole mirror, just further stretching. Nothing can even go out. Literally, it's like if you can imagine circling yourself with mirrors and having lasers to shoot at people. Well, you're now surrounded by mirrors. So any laser shot out does what? Comes right back at you. So if this is your data, it's time to disconnect for light, health, safety, to not receive further impact. It will not get better. If you know this person, guidance says, they're going through it, stay out of their energy. Like legit, stay the fuck back. And whether you have front row seats to the black hole, liquefaction or not, I don't know, dissolution, whatever. Whether you have front row seats or not, I wouldn't take them. They have to go through this darkness alone because they brought it. That was the darkness they brought, so they got to walk back through it. Okay? All right, I am done. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification so you get all notifications so you don't miss these messages. Okay? I am done. That was a lot. Hopefully, this is not your data. Hopefully, you are well. If not, I'll see you next time because you might still be working through this shit. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.